And hello, this is another week of chair yoga, and I hope you're ready to have some fun. Make sure you're wearing comfortable clothes and that you breathe while you're working out. Also, don't push yourself if you start getting hurt. If you feel like it's hurting, then you're going too far. Back up. So, we start by getting in our yoga seat, and um, on this, we're going to sit on our chair. We're going to have our legs down in front of us with a little space between our feet. We're going to have our back be flat and our shoulders down and our head straight over our collarbones. And you can put your hands here or here or here, however you like it. So the first thing we're going to do is get centered in our body. We're going to do some breathing, get in touch with our breath, get in touch with our body, and we'll spend, 3 to 5 breaths just checking in and making sure we're comfortable. So, all right. So let's work on our neck first. And using your nose, I want you to draw a circle with your nose, like so. Do it slowly and breathe. And go in the other direction. Making bigger circles. And coming back to center. And then we're going to do some neck stretches. So if you remember, we're going to look to the side on the right side first and do some breathing. Now, however far you can turn your head, that's fine. If you can't turn it all the way to the side, that's okay. Just turn it as you can and then do some breathing. And back to center. Now the left side. Back to center. One more time on each side. Back to center. And then one more time on the left side. Back to center. Okay. Now I want you to put your arms out, hip, shoulder level, straight across, and with your palms down. And then when you're ready, turn your palms up and then turn them back. I'm double jointed in my elbows, so I might be able to do this further than some people, but you're rotating your shoulders. That's what you're doing. Excellent. And now we're going to I'm going to change this chair to this way. Now we're going to do side stretches. So holding onto your chair on one, or touching it with one hand, bring your other hand down to the side with the other on your right side. Go as far as you can without hurting yourself. I don't think you're going to touch the floor. I'm not. Back up. And then the other side, the left side. Back up. One more time on the right. And up. And down on the left. Excellent. Now we're going to work on rotating our spine. So I want you to bring your hand over, palm out, feel on your right knee, and your other arm goes behind you and turn your chest to the wall on the right side. We're going to stay here for a moment, so just do some breathing. And back to center. Okay, now let's do the left side. Arm on the outside of your knee, palm out. Grab behind you. Maybe right here. But you want to try to turn your shoulders to the wall. And then hold it. And back to center. One more time on the right. Back to center. And one more time on the left. Excellent. So now we're going to start working on our legs. And so put yourself at the front of your seat. And let me move back there. And you're sitting in your yogi seat, and you're going to take your right leg and put it out with your toes, the toes facing up. You're going to flex your feet. And now point your toes straight. Breathe. Up. And move back out. One more time. Up. And out. All right, now let's do this with our left. So with your toes pointed up, and then with your toes pointed out. Up. Out. Up. Out. All right. So you could, I'm sure you felt your legs being stretched. Now I want you to stay where you're at, but I want you to widen your stance as far as your legs go. Okay. And then we're going to, from the hip, go down with our back straight. Okay. Go down with our back straight and then touch the ground if we can. If not, if we can just stay here, that's fine. Just keep your back straight. See, I was not keeping my back straight. And breathe. Go back to the seat if this is too hard for you. Just sit in staff pose. And up. Take a deep breath and let it go. One more time. Bending from your hips, go down, keeping your back straight. Go down as far as you can. Breathe. And back up. And take a breath. We're going to do it one more time. So bending from your hips, keeping your back straight, go down as far as you can and breathe. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. And back up. Woo! I can feel that in there, your inner thigh. Now, I want you to get up, stand up if you can, and we're going to do some hip flexor stretches. So if you feel comfortable, if you need to get close to the wall and hold on to the wall so that you don't fall or anything, that's fine. But put your leg up, and then we're going to go like this. stretch. Good job. Now let's do the left leg. Now, still holding on to your chair, let's do tree pose, which we have not done, so take your time, watch me go through it before you try it yourself. This helps with balance, which as you get older, your balance is important. You don't want to fall when you get older because you can really get hurt. So touching the chair or holding the chair, if you need it, bring your left foot up, touching by your knee, and then keep your hands at the heart center. And you have the chair to help you stay balanced. So this is good practice with balancing. All right. And then I'm going to be facing away, but you're going to see what I'm doing. I hope you can hear me. We're going to do it on the other side. Tree pose. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Steady yourself. All right. And then now we're going to do another one with the chair, but you're going to have the chair for support. And what we're going to do is we're going to pretend we're sitting down and then come back up. And this is a version of chair, getting started on chair. Let me show you chair without any support. And then you can have your hands up like this. Okay, but we're going to do it with support of your chair. So you can lean onto it, you can hold on to it if you need to. Come down like you're sitting down, and then come back up. You don't have to go too far down. You can just do this if that's all you can do. It's all right. Now, if I had a back on this stool, I could probably be holding it like you would be holding it. And you would be doing this, holding onto the chair back and then doing I'm sitting down and now I come back up. This is going to strengthen the front of your legs, especially your thighs. And then just take a deep breath. Thank you. That was a little bit of harder stuff than we normally do, but we need to work on the legs as well as the arms and the spine and the neck. So we still have some time left, and I would like us to do arm circles. So remember, you hold both of your arms out, okay, and you start to make little circles, little bitty circles. And then they get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now let's start getting smaller again. Smaller, smaller, little itty bitty circles. Now we're going to do that again, but we're going to go in the opposite direction. So if we went like this, now we're going to go backwards. We're going to go back. So starting with little bitty circles. And they're getting bigger and bigger and really big. And now they're getting smaller again, a little bit smaller. Not as big, more medium, smaller, smaller and smaller. And then we're done. And now let's do flower blossom arms. So you put your arms out, hold them there for a while, and then bring in your arms to touch, your fingers touch your shoulders, and you're bending your elbows. And then now we're going to blossom out. Woo! And go back. And blossom out. And go back. And blossom out. Now, take one of your hands and make a fist, really tight, tight fist. Now, spread your fingers out really wide. Fist. Spread out your fingers very wide. Fist. Spread out your fingers very wide. Now the other hand. Fist. Spread out your fingers very wide. Fist. Spread out your fingers very wide. Fist. Spread out your fingers very, very wide. Very good. And now rotate your wrists. Go back the other way. And then the final part is you want to bring out your hand, your fingers spread wide, and take your thumb and touch on your pinky. Come back out, do it again. Now let's take our index finger. See, this is a little bit harder for me. So try to bring it down as much as you can to the bottom of your palm. You can't quite do it that good. The middle finger. The ring finger. Both of them want to go down. And now the pinky. The pinky don't want to do it either. Hand yoga. Now let's do this one. Thumb. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger. I can do better with my left hand than I do with my right, except for my pinky. And then the pinky. All right. And now let's do a few minutes of meditation. I want you to sit in your seat, your back straight, your shoulders down, relax your arms, relax your body. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe in, take a big, deep, long, slow breaths. And then a long, slow exhale. And now try to take in a deep breath and hold it for a couple of seconds before you let yourself exhale. And then when you're done exhaling, wait a couple of seconds before you take the next breath. So let's do this now. And now I want you to mentally go through your whole body, starting with the top of your head and your neck, and just feel how your body is feeling. And if it doesn't feel right, take an extra deep breath and send strength and love to that spot. And then go through your whole body till you're done down with your toes. Any place that doesn't feel good, we're sending it strength and love with our breath. And we're about out of time. So do that as long as you need. Maybe put a little smile on your face. Yes. When we're not smiling, our face at rest can look like a frown. And as you get older, then you can start it looks like you're mad or something when you're not. So throughout the week, think about your face and are you smiling? Just a little smile. Smile to yourself. Make a happy face. And you can do these exercises on your own every day or several times a week. I recommend that. And I hope I'll see you next week. Bye.